Hey guys, it's me again. It's James Caldwell. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and coming to see what I'm doing here and what I'm talking about. Today I am talking about season 6, episode 12 of RuPaul's Drag Race. We are actually getting to the end of this season here. Um, let's see, we're down to four people. Four people. We have Bianca, we have Adore, we have Darian, and we have Courtney Act. Those are the last four that are actually left. This episode was a good episode. Naturally, Rue's going to be releasing a new video, so we're doing "Sissy That Walk," which I love. That little song is cute. I like the beat and everything, so it's cute. But they were working on doing the video, so they did some acting training again, and they did some choreography. They kept calling it sissyography, whatever, choreography. So when they first came out, did they did a runway walk, and their runway walk, everybody was basically who they were, who they've been. Bianca did a one shoulder gown, very elegant, very Bianca. She looked real pretty, but basically what we've seen from her this season. Darian actually came in a full beaded fringe gown. Very Darian, fucked up shoes and all as usual. Pretty gown though, and she looked good. She really did. She looked good. I just would have loved to see her in longer fringes because she is big. It's like she embraces her big, but more money would have made that dress better. That dress needed longer fringe, and the fringe needed to be sewn closer together for a more dramatic effect. But again, that would have ended up being more money. So, but whatever. Um, she didn't look bad. But again, I hate those goddamn shoes. She had these black shoes. Her dress was royal blue. Um, and then they were ugly. They were still another pair of owl boilers. But anyway, Adore uh, shocked the runway because Adore is the only one who actually switched up. Let me go over to Courtney. Courtney just wore this dress that was half nude. It was the half nude illusion and half beads and sequins. Very Courtney. It was a nude color. Very Courtney, what she's been wearing, very body conscious, and her hair was blonde. But Adore switched it up on them and did a dress covered in paille. It was a short, very, very Paris Hilton type of dress, covered in pailles that were multicolored. It was hot. It was hot, and the bitch looked good. She pulled that one, so I was like, okay, Miss Adore, thank God you are coming to life. And if there was any time to come to life, now would be the time to come to life. She is using everything that they have trained her and beat her into in this last 11 or so weeks. And watch it. Watch Miss Adore how to watch her. So anyway, like I said, they did the runway walk. Everything was cool. I thought the best one was Adore, and Rue's runway look was it was just like the rest of the season. It was late. Um, they put them in front of a green screen, and they were doing the just some of the video stuff. They were doing their little walk and doing some of their choreography, and Darian was having a very hard time with the choreography. Um, Everybody else pretty much got it down. Courtney was really good. Um, Bianca got it. It was just Darian that was really having a little bit of a problem. Um, she was holding them up from being in sync because the four of them were really, three of them were in sync. She was kind of making them fall out. But they got it together. Then they actually had a treadmill placed onto the green screen, and they did individuals, and they were walking. It was hilarious, hilarious. Uh, Courtney actually did real well because she's probably already done this before, so she did really well on there. But she if you watched her very close as she was doing it, she kept and doing this like look, and it was like girl, what is that? So naturally they talked to her because they were going to have to edit those things out. But you could tell she had actually did it. She was very comfortable with it. Um, Bianca was having a little problem walking on the treadmill with the heels on. So she was stumbling a little bit. But they'll be able to edit that up as well and make that look a little better. Uh, Adore, when I tell you Adore shut the treadmill down, she shut it down. Adore hit the treadmill and it was everything the song was about. Baby, they said, Sissy that walk, that fag walked the treadmill down. She walked it down. She had her own little moves going on. Her lip sync was on. Watch that, Miss Adore, honey. She's coming to life at the right time. And then Darian followed Adore up. Miss Darian peed on the treadmill. She was really good. The bitch had this big hair, and they had the fan going as well. She was killing it. She was killing the lip sync, killing the look. The hair was blowing, and you know, big girls need big. They need it. We need big, and she was turning that. But then she rubbed me wrong, baby. She stole one of the moves that Adore did. It was just so blatant. And they ended up doing a split screen and you saw her still. And I was like, damn. So, but anyway. So then they went into at the acting part and they were working on some scenes with Rue. And he was dressed looking like a black exploitation movie. It was hilarious, hilarious, hilarious. Adore did very well. Well, actually, they all did well except for Courtney. Courtney, I thought was again, she was just trying to be too perfect and it just didn't come across right. But Adore was really good. Bianca was really good. And I thought Darian broke it up. Darian broke it up. But again, we remember back at the beginning, Darian tore up the acting challenge when they did the horror movie thing when all she had to use was her head. Well, baby, they told that bitch to go into a little scene where she was falling out crying. Child, she carried on so bad that Rue, he was supposed to exit, and she was like supposed to be like coming, going after him. She carried on so bad, Rue had to come back and get her. She turned the little acting part of it out. So that was hilarious, and I had fun with that. That was really interesting. That damn Darian. She was really, really good though. She's really good there. So I was like, okay, come on, girls, you all are battling for your little spots. So it was getting to be very, very interesting episode. Then you know they did their sit downs with Rue with the little tic tacs and that. Child, whatever, whatever. Not even wasting any tape on that. Whatever. It was what it was. They went through, their little stuff and they kept it moving, so that was fine. Now, um, Rue got them all up there together, and he lined them up, and he asked them who should stay and why. Who should stay? Who should go, and why? Or why would you? Why should it be you? Why should it be you? Yeah, go back now. I'm sorry. It was why should you? Why should you? Because we did that last week. Why should you be America's next drag superstar? I'm sorry, guys. It was why should you be America's next drag superstar? And their answers were all good, very candid, good answers. Adore's was really, really good, very confident. I was happy with that. Um, Bianca was really good. Bianca said, she actually did learn something when she didn't think that she was. Really good. Darian was Darian, and it was cool. Courtney Act was an absolute bitch. Courtney Act basically stood up there and basically let them know that in Australia, she is the equivalent of RuPaul, and that's why she should be the supermodel here. Man, I was like, girl, even if you were that fierce, darling, they wouldn't give it to you because that was a mess. Go on. So, he paired off with, Rue paired off with the judges, and they actually talked. And I heard something. I heard brand. Brand. I don't know if you caught this. You guys caught this, but brand. The word brand came into the picture, where this has never come into the picture before. Brand came picture. And they were talking about Darian, and it was Santino, and he was saying, different things about her personality and this, that, and the other, and would that fit the brand? I've never heard that actually referred to, or maybe I wasn't paying attention through any of the other seasons. I knew at that time Darian was gone. I knew Darian was not going to be the next drag superstar. As soon as I heard the word brand come through with her, I knew it. I knew it, and it's for more than one reason. It's not that she's her being a heavy queen, because hell, Latrice was heavy, but Latrice was a heavy queen who was active. She could dance and different things like that. She had no body issues. She would be able to dance and stuff, and move around, which means she gets exercise. Darian doesn't exercise. She doesn't move well. She's big, and she kind of looks like a health risk. Okay, so I thought about that when I heard brand. And then also, Latrice is one of the sweetest queens that you'll ever meet. And Darian has proven herself to be a bitch. And that does not fit into the brand. That doesn't fit near RuPaul at all. So I kind of knew at that point. I said, oh, I knew it. I knew that nasty bitch act was going to come and bite Darian in the ass. But I said, okay, let's see. And I sat back and I said, let's see how this works out. We came back from the commercial break, and Ru said, it's time for all of you to have your last chance to impress me. And they all four had to lip sync for their life to Sissy That Walk. Well, baby, this is when it really got good for me, because I was in here screaming and screaming and screaming. They all started off, they all were basically standing in their spots doing the first verse. And it was cool. They were all, being emoting and carrying on. It was like, okay, come on, girls, let's see. Well, baby, it was a wrap. It was a wrap as soon as we got to Now Sissy That Walk. And baby, the beat dropped, and Miss Adore shut them down. She shut them down. She literally came out from the format, went to the back, and that bitch gave you runway. She tore it down. Miss Adore was walking back and forth, baby, and her shoulders was going, and she got the wind in her hair, baby. The wind in her hair. There was no fan. That bitch was runway walking, and she got the wind in her hair. I said, it's over. It's over. It's done. She shut them down. She shut them down. It was what it was. Bianca was getting down as well. She really was. She was getting down. Bianca was undeniable, but by far, Adore sent me screaming into the rafters, baby. She shut the performance down. That bitch got on the ground and she shut it down. So anyway, they got down, they started talking about it and everything. Ru had to give, because Darian was getting down. She was getting down, but again, it was Darian. She's a little stiff, but she got down as well, and so did Courtney. Was okay. She was all right. But Rue gave Darian her flowers. She said, "Girl, Miss Darian, you got down with the get down, honey." And with your lipstick, she was really getting down. She was good. But as I thought, Darian was the one that got sent home. And I knew that. Like I said, when I heard brand, she doesn't fit. She doesn't fit. And there are several reasons. Like I said, it was the heaviness of her and her having to travel and all of that. And that bitch act, that nasty bitch act. I knew it was going to bite her in her ass. That's why it's not good to be a nasty queen. I've been a female impersonator since 1993. I don't play the nasty bitch act when I'm dressed. I don't do it because I know for a fact, as I've seen it happen too many times, it will come back to bite you in your ass. Nobody likes a bitchy queen. Nobody does. It's just not worth it. But anyway, that was the episode. So we have 2 weeks because they're actually going to debut Rue's video. I can't wait for that. That's next week. and they're going to go back through the season and do clips naturally. And then the week after that, we're going to find out who our winner is. So it's been a hell of a ride, guys, and I am so happy that you all have taken this ride with me. Thank you so much for clicking on the videos every week and commenting. I have loved the banter back and forth that we have. I find it very entertaining. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you following me. Thumbs up the video for me, or if you didn't care for it, thumbs down. I'm always, you know how that works. And leave comments. I love to see what you guys have to say. You can follow me on Twitter at SpillItBoy. And see you guys in a bit. We'll talk next week when the video comes out to see what actually goes on. But I think it's going to be really, really good. I think that's why they didn't show it to us this week. So, but anyway, excited, excited, excited. We're coming to the end, guys. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.